Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Well, I'm having an ultra lazy afternoon here in Alabama. I've been going pretty good since I got here. I've been staying productive, been staying busy, been going to the gym. Went down to Pensacola all day yesterday, so today I said I'm just not going to do anything. I thought about going to the gym today, but I'll be back in there tomorrow. Probably do a two times tomorrow. So anyhow, I wanted to start the week off talking about a few changes I'm going to go through, getting back to balance on my raw vegan lifestyle. Now, I do videos like this every day, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you'd go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click on the little bell, and check send notifications so you will stay subscribed to the channel. Yeah, I was telling you, I got a lot of time when I'm here. I'm very introspective, and I think about things. I kind of do some planning. I could just kind of think about where I want to go. And as I was telling you the other day about my fitness plans for the summer, which actually start now. I mean, I'm not waiting till the summer. That's just when I will have access to the gym for 3 solid months and some other advantages that I don't have on the property. But hey, I'm not making any excuses. I'm going to do the best I can over the next 3 months while I'm there in Costa Rica. I've got two 35-pound dumbbells, and I got a place. I don't have a great place to do pull-ups, but I got a place that I found a place the other day where I think I can do dips. So anyhow, I talked about that, but I want to talk about the food a little bit. Just some not real changes, but just kind of getting back to a certain thing. I've told you before, I go through phases on this lifestyle, and before I even really get deep into this talk, listen, I haven't stated this in a while. This channel has always been, it's just like an experiment. You just watch along. I'm not telling people, oh, you need to eat this, and I'm not really taking advice on my diet. I get stuff from time to time. You're not getting enough protein. Isn't that a lot of sugar? Shouldn't you be eating this and that? And to be quite honest, it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. I'm always going to be the captain of my ship. I steer the ship. So, and I plan things out, and I think things out in a certain method. So, I do what I do, and hey, just watch it. You might get something out of it, you might not. I'm 100% live and let live when it comes to this food thing. I mean, I eat what I eat. I don't get upset. I don't get that people get upset the way other people eat. But anyhow, you might get a little bit of value out of this, because I'm going to get back to being a little bit more balanced on this lifestyle. The last 3 months, don't get me wrong, this isn't some, one of those emotional type videos or where I'm going to tell you I've been eating horrible or whatever. I've just been a little distracted the last 3 months. I've been really busy. I've been working on some things on the mountain. And sometimes when I get distracted, I just eat what's there. And that doesn't mean necessarily bad. I haven't been like reaching out and picking up bad things. I just haven't been, I don't feel like I've been getting everything that I need to get. Because a lot of the times I just buy a ton of fruit, and it's just easier as I'm working to just kind of keep eating fruit, make a smoothie here and there. I've gotten I know the value of it. I've done numbers of videos on it. I've gotten a bit slack on the greens. Not that I'm not eating any greens, but I'm not really, I haven't really been paying attention to make sure I'm getting a proper amount during the day. And also with the fat. Well, 2 things. Number one is, and I've said before, I go through different phases on fat. I don't try to stay at one level all year long. I kind of go where I'm led to go, and sometimes I go uber low for periods of time. I mean, I go no overts or very low overts for long periods of time. And then I feel that just my body tells me time to get some more fat in there. Well, probably I haven't been eating high fat, but I could probably do a little bit better. And I definitely need to work on that ratio of omega 6s to 3s or 3 to 6s. You know what I mean? Making sure you're getting more of the omega 3s, which is something I have not been doing at all. I got to tell you. I think when I get back to Costa Rica, I don't really do flaxseed. I've been doing chia, but to be honest with you, I don't necessarily like the consistency in my smoothies of the chia. It's just like it's always seedy. And then I do like hemp seeds a lot, but that 3 to 6 ratio isn't as good with the hemp seeds. So I think when I get back to Costa Rica, I'm gonna get some flax seeds and grind my own flax seeds and put in there. But that's neither here nor there. Whatever I do, I gotta start working on those omega 3s. And one thing is funny, I was thinking about this already, that I have not been doing my best in that area, and it was time to kind of look into that. And then I stumbled across and watched a Dr. Greger video last week that was kind of like a little bit of like, okay, well, you might better pay attention there. It was this guy, and I don't remember, I don't like to exaggerate. I want to say he was a 20-year raw vegan, but he may not have been that long. He may have been 12 years for some reason. But anyhow, this guy that had been doing long-term raw vegan had a stroke. And what he ended up finding out is that he was just like, had way too much of the bad fat, you know? So I started thinking about it. I started watching some other videos, and I started thinking, okay, it's really time to pay attention and get those, you know, start getting those sources of omega-3s. Because, you know, I'm sorry, I don't think this lifestyle makes us bulletproof just by the fact that we eat like we eat. Now, yes, even if we're not doing it 100% properly on the plant-based lifestyle, we're getting a lot of benefits from that. But, you know, you can't just eat plant-based and gobble up fat. You can't just eat plant-based and not pay attention to your omega-3s at all, in my opinion. Like I say, there's a lot of different stuff out there, and to each their own. And one of the things I need, though, is I really need the diet part of this lifestyle to really be dialed in right now, because I'm kind of at a crucial point in my life. I've got these, like I say, I keep saying, these projects and a few things I'm working on that need to come to fruition this year. I need to do things that I haven't done before, or haven't done in a long time, and really put it into next gear as far as work goes. And that all comes back to, you know, your habits during the day, the way you do your work, the way you get through your day comes back to what you're putting into your body. So I need to be putting things into my body that keep me at my top level, that give me the most energy, that keep me alert during the day, so I can go and I can put in the hours of work a day that I need to do. Because right now, you know, I'm working on this this online store, and I'm working on some designs, and I'm working with several people, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm keeping up with the videos, and I'm also doing some writing. And I can get a little spacey. Well, that's more of a head thing than the food thing, but I need everything to be clicking. So I'm going to be doing probably more what I ate in a day videos, just because I think it'll be a little bit better example now, a little bit more balanced example for other people. Because I don't know, sometimes I go back and watch, and you know, don't watch people's what I ate in a day, or what I eat in a day, or whatever they call them, videos as an absolute end-all be-all, and just like, you know, act like that's just a microcosm into what I'm eating or what other people are eating. Because you see something on one given day and people will be like, well, isn't that a lot of this? You didn't get this. Well, no, I'm not a robot. I'm not eating the exact same things, and not everything's in balance every day. There's days, you know, I mean, unless you're just like I say, a robot, and you got everything tick, tick, tick. It's not going to be perfect every day, so there tries to be a balance. So if you're watching mine or other people's what I ate in a day videos, you know, watch more than one. You know, I have a playlist on mine, by the way. So watch more than one, and you'll see, you know, that it's not just like, because there are days, and I've realized that. I've gone back and I'm like, well, you pretty much just ate fruit and you threw a little greens in there here and there. And I'm like, that's probably, you know, to somebody that's kind of new to the lifestyle, or doesn't know a lot about this lifestyle, that might not be the best example right there. Or at least you need to counter that and have some, you know, have some better examples in there. So I'm going to try to do, at least for, you know, the next couple of months, I'll try to do more of those type videos, so you can kind of see where I'm going and what I'm doing with that. And it's not going to be this big change. It's not like some big change coming, and it's not a big change in my shopping. It's just a couple of tweaks here and there. You know, that's when you've been doing this lifestyle a while, that's what it basically comes down to. It's really kind of interesting. It's kind of fun when you kind of get to that level where you can do raw vegan, or you can do high raw vegan. Like I say, I do high raw vegan. Yeah, in a perfect world, I could do raw vegan for the rest of my life and never even think about it. But I'm a little bit lazy. I'm not gonna lie about that. And I'm trying to change that about myself and change my story. But you know, realistically, like easily, you put down a plate in front of me, I could eat raw vegan for the rest of my life. So I've gotten through that phase where it's about trying to get there and trying to be raw vegan. And that's where the real work comes in, and that's where you can try to kind of see what you can do and kind of play around and experiment with this lifestyle and take it to different levels and just see how you can tweak it, get more energy, get better results in various areas of your life. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting, listen, I'm not sure I'm ever going to get the recommended amount of greens according to some people, because some people are saying 1.5 to 2 pounds of greens a day. But I'm just going to kind of try to do the best that I can. I'm going to get back. I'm going to go high on my fruit again. I'm going to try to have, you know, maybe get a couple of green smoothies in during the day, or at least just, you know, well, no, I'd have a couple of green smoothies during the day, or either one that's just absolutely crammed with greens, like as much kale as I can get in there, and then a nice big salad at night. Now, salads at night tend to be more in the lettuce, you know, going to get the arugula going again, but greens, going to get those greens in there heavy. Chia seeds every day until I get the flax. And if I can get some flax, if I can get a good source of flax seeds, because I understand that they can go bad, they can go rancid quicker than the other stuff. And yeah, I'll probably, you know, work on the calories a little bit, evening out, just finding that right zone. I've put on about 3 or 4 pounds since I was here in at Christmas time, so that's good. Told you, I did a video back then trying to put on 10 pounds in 2017. I'd like to finish off the year about a solid 165, but anyhow, this is just kind of rambling around now. I'm going from one place to the other, but basically, yeah, I'm tightening up and I'm filling in the gaps. And I'm going to try to fill in some other gaps too. You know, I'm always like, I'm interested, but always just like scrambling to have enough time here and there to look into more stuff. You know, like there's tons of stuff I still need to go back and revisit, like calcium and iron and zinc, and really making sure I'm filling in those gaps by getting, you know, and mostly I'm not fanatic, I'm not excessive, or I'm not fanatic about it, because I'm very big on the philosophy of whole, like in the book by T. Colin Campbell, about instead of always trying to go, okay, I need to eat this to get this, to get this, to get this, eat a proper amount of calories, eat a variety of things, and you may not get everything every day, but probably today you're going to get enough of this, tomorrow you'll get enough of this, and it all balances out in the long run. So anyhow, just my crazy haphazard approach. I hope it helps. I hope my crazy approach is relatable to people, because I know I do just jump around from here to there. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I hope your week is off to a great start. Love you guys. Peace.